Hello, I am sick in bed today, but I had a moment with watching a video from a channeler whose first letter is B and ends in Shar. And I wanted to add to that video in case you guys see it. So he's talking about how the negative thoughts in our heads want to stay there, and and as you get more and more positive thinking, whatever going on in your head, and you're ready for a breakthrough, those thoughts will get more intense because they want to hold on. They're like out to get you, basically. And there's this like, ha ha, I outsmarted you. I know that just because you're getting more intense, that's because you're on your way out. And I want to push back on that. I know, is it smart to push back on that? I don't know. But anyway, the reason why those thoughts persist is just because you've been practicing them. The neural connections in the brain are like sledding tracks in the snow. The more often you go down the same path over and over and over again, that sledding track gets really deep, and it's like a ice, it's like a slalom, right? The thought goes really fast, right? So let's say if every time you're sad, you eat a brownie, sad brownie, sad brownie, sad brownie. Next thing you know, you're eating a brownie, and you don't even remember how you got it, right? So it's the same thing with any kind of thoughts too, and beliefs, is that the more we repeat them, the more natural they feel. And then when we try to change them by saying, no, thank you, I'd rather think of it this way, or no, thank you, this is what I believe about that now, or whatever, which we can do easily. But when we do that, the resistance isn't the brain being like, no, I'm going to stay here. It's just a neural connection that's really deep and just needs a new neural connection to become as deep as that one and used more often. And then the old one goes away because of synaptic pruning. So I would like to say that we need to understand how these systems work. Like the nervous system also, when you have something that rhymes with Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, it's just your nervous system not knowing that it's now and never got a chance to complete what's called a survival loop, where you get to express those things in the moment so that they don't come and get you later, right? And the stories that match that nervous system response, it's actually really simple. And the only work to it is repetition of what you do want to think and believe and do, and not repeating what you don't want to think and believe and do. Anyway, and we need to come alongside this. We got this awesome system. We have this beautiful computer that controls the matrix. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? And we got this nervous system that lets us feel, that tells us, uh-oh, don't walk out in front of this truck, or whatever it is, And also we get feelings. We don't really have those when we're, back where we came from, right? So anyway, it's a gentler version, and also just a more simple version of what he's trying to say, I think. But he kind of anthropomorphized neural connections, and I think that's silly.